After interviewing on campus, I ended up starting at the bank in operations, where I spent my first year and a half. There were some disruptions, COVID hit, a couple other things happened, and I really wanted to take some time to self-evaluate what my career goals were and what I wanted to do long-term at the bank. One line of business that really caught my eye was the commercial line of business. I love working with businesses and business owners and C-suite executives, and I thought that the commercial line of business was the one that I wanted to get into. I wanted to be client-facing. I wanted to work kind of at the forefront with our client, working on solutions that best fit their business and their management strategy and ultimately the owner's goals for the business. After spending some time learning more about the line of business, networking, understanding where I thought I might be a fit within the commercial bank, I ended up starting a role as a credit analyst in January of 2021. I spent 2 years in the credit analyst role, where I was eventually promoted to senior credit analyst. I work in our middle market group, which means that I work with companies between revenue sizes and revenue ranges of $20 million to $500 million, with companies in the Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, and Dayton regions. After right around 2.5 years of credit experience, I had the opportunity to switch over to our line of business and as an associate relationship manager. I love waking up and I love coming in and working with my team and working with the clients that we work with. It's a cliche, but it does feel less like work and more like something you truly enjoy. Be willing to take a risk. Be willing to bet on yourself. I've been here almost 5 years now. I've never had a boss or I've never had a mentor or peer tell me that I shouldn't or couldn't pursue something. In all of my experiences, and I know that many employees at Fifth Third state this is the reason why they think that our organization is very special and very unique, is the fact that I think we have really encouraging people here, and I think that we have people here that truly care about one another. The biggest transferable skills that I think go between any role are your ability to be coachable and your ability to bring a positive energy to a team. I think if you have those two things, you can learn the day-to-day, and I think people are willing to teach you the day-to-day, but everyone wants to work with someone who comes in with a lot of energy and someone who wants to work, who wants to be a part of that team. Taking the time to understand what role you want to be in and then being patient for that role to open up, and maybe even networking with the hiring manager on that team to try to understand the time frame of when a role might be available is really important. And then persistence is the biggest thing. I think you need persistence. You need to believe in yourself. I think you need to continue to interview for whatever role you want to be in, even if you don't get it the first time. The first step that you need to figure out is, what do I want to do? What drives me? What motivates me? What am I passionate about? Once you figure that out, I think you should network with people in that career. To be honest with you, it was just reaching out to people, just putting time on people's calendar. Own your career immediately. Don't let 1, 2, 3 years pass before you start to figure out what you really want to do. I think one thing that will surprise a lot of people is how big Fifth Third is and how many different roles there are here at the bank. And I say this to a lot of people. I think that if you have a specific career or specific goal that needs to translate into a role, I think that role exists here at Fifth Third. Look inside the walls of Fifth Third. I really believe that we do have roles for almost anything. When you look at things that are happening in the digital space, when you look at how the bank is leveraging technology, we're not just a traditional bank in the sense that we only do numbers and lending and traditional banking services. We really are an innovative bank.